Welcome to the FKG Tour of Toowoomba, the second event in Cycling Australia's 2012 Subaru National Road Series. This week we take a closer look at the tour and go behind the scenes with the squad from Budget-Forklifts.
The riders that we've got here, our two Tassie boys, Luke Ockerby and Peter Loft. We've got Michael Cupitt from Canberra. We've got Brian McLeod, who's a Rocky boy up in Queensland. And then we've got our Victorian boys, Mark O'Brien and Sam Whitmetz. They're our resident chefs.
Our first stage takes our peloton 125 kilometres through the Bunya-Clifton region of the Darling Downs. A fast pace throughout brought about a finish fit for the sprinters.
We're taking line on us today, quite comfortable. He's this young man from the racing kangaroos.
I just saw a little gap open around the corners and just thought I'd gas it out of the corner and hopefully I got a good enough gap, and turns out I did.
Moving forward with the Tour of Toowoomba.
That's one thing that we've noticed at this tour, that despite it being winter, they're still losing a lot of salt. So we might make a conscious effort to put that salt in between stages. We've worked a lot on the diets this year. That's been a big improvement.
Both Sammy and I really like cooking, so it works out alright because we're happy to cook for everyone, and that way we get all nutritious and whatever we want rather than just your standard like pasta, rice, as most teams would do on tour. So yeah, we tend to go a bit more ritzy. Tonight we're cooking up a chicken mushroom risotto. A few added little bits and pieces in there, but other nights we've had big burritos and we've had curries and stir fries, so we've been mixing it up a bit, which has been good.
With riders signing on early, the next stage is set with a 126 kilometre push from Highfields to the Bunya Mountains.
We rode together all day, like made sure that we were okay on like the narrow bits of road and stuff like that. Because it's really dangerous, like going, especially because there's a lot of left and rights on the way to the climb. So we made sure that we stuck together all day.
Bringing them across, we take line on us today, number 11, Mark O'Brien.
Thanks, mate.
Go!
Good play. Appreciate it. Awesome job.
Good on you, mate.
Thank you. So,
Oh yeah?
We got it! Woo!
Oh, couldn't be more happy. Like 2 days in a row, we put a plan in place and they executed it to perfection. Yeah, to the T.
the boys just kept me out of trouble the whole day and like stayed at the front, and all I had to do was pretty much follow their wheels to the base, and then I was lucky I had the legs there. So, but I also had the help of like Michael Cupitt in the team as well. Cupitt just set like a really solid pace from the bottom, and from that just eliminated a whole bunch of riders and made it a climb that was really good for me.
Just get these bikes ready for the time trial tomorrow. Change the cassettes to get rid of the big 27 cog we had on today to go up the Bunya Mountains, and now I've put on a standard 23 cog. I won't even touch that tomorrow in the team time trial. It'll be all down to the 11 and 12 cog and hopefully going very quickly. They're all riding the same cassette, the 11 to 23, but they're just riding a stock standard road bike tomorrow. So the team time trial, they're not allowed to use the time trial bike, so it's just the normal Specialized S-Works that they'll be riding tomorrow.
I guess you probably don't see some of the nerves. Some guys you can deal with it in different ways. Some guys are very fidgety, walk around, keep talking, where other guys will just sit back, relax and zone out.
The short but fast 12-kilometre team time trial set in Kingsthorpe was a windy yet hard-fought stage. A crucial time trial with our top teams so closely matched.
Pretty excited for this morning.
Keep it together but
Yeah.
split off a little.
Yeah.
Once back on the flat from there, like if we drop anyone but Marco,
Yeah.
if anyone but Marco gets the flat,
Yeah.
we keep going.
Good luck, Cam.
Yeah, good one.
With Budget-Forklifts first on the leaderboard heading into this stage, They're the last on the road, giving them only the clock to race against.
Obviously the wind's coming from the right-hand side, so the boys are fanned off to the left, so everyone gets enough protection from each other.
We've raced over this course before, and we had a convincing win that day. The main purpose of that was just to gel this team together.
Nice and controlled here, boys.
Come on, boys, come on!
Get up!
Let's go!
Yeah, the boys look really smooth at the moment.
Boys work really well. They plan went according to plan, didn't have any problems, so yeah, really happy with it.
Yeah, it's great to get a win. It's the first win for all the boys in the NRS, so yeah, really exciting for all of them. So yeah, we're stoked to get the win.
100 kilometres of dead flat, fully exposed roads through cotton fields. And then as we start heading in towards the back of Toowoomba, we have a few hills, and then we're finishing on the new purpose-built criterium track at Glenvale. Look, we've only got a 35-second lead over second place, so the race certainly isn't over.
With the GC up for grab, our peloton now head 100 kilometres from Oakey to Glenvale.
If the race does split, we've got to make sure that Marco's in the front, and if not, we'll have to make sure that we're all together, because you know we've shown all week that when we're riding together, we're stronger as a unit than as individuals. So if we do miss it, it's not going to be the end of the world, because we'll ride it back.
When those few guys got away, I thought I'll try to slip into that, and you know, I knew the budget guys were tired. I knew Genesys wouldn't chase me, so just gave it all, eh?
Like, we're suffering so much right now, but you know, if we hold the jersey tomorrow and you win the tour, you know, it just goes like that. The pain just goes away, and it's all worth it.
These guys, when they get back to the comm, they go into the pool, into the cold water. That also really, helps the process. And then they have the shower, so they do a hot and cold session, and then they come and have their treatment. They all get about 30 minutes each night, just a general flush, and that keeps them going throughout the tour.
This afternoon's a 50k criterium.
Everyone's pretty positive for this afternoon stage, so we'll get it done and be able to celebrate after, hopefully.
3, 2, 1, let's go! You're on the way, congratulations!
It can be a dangerous stage, but if the guys ride, you know, a simple race of staying out of trouble and keeping it together, then they shouldn't have any trouble. The main plan is just to make it a bunch sprint today.
The gap is closing, but here comes the Budget-Forklifts train, headed up by Peter Loft.
I wasn't feeling that great this morning, but come good.
Second place too, second and third.
You know, all that pain from yesterday and the earlier days, you know, it's all gone now. It's like, it's just the best feeling, you know, that everyone just got a role to play, and we pulled off a big win. So it's great for Budget, and yeah, happy days all around.
Until this year, I hadn't won an overall since 05, so I'm stoked, tough for what, 7 years to now have won 3 in a row, so pretty damn happy to say the least.
Josh Taylor taking out the final stage ahead of Joseph Lewis and Ben Hill. Our overall GC has Mark O'Brien from Budget-Forklifts taking out the tour, with teammate Michael Cupitt and Jai Crawford from Genesys-Wealth Advisers making up the final placings. Mark O'Brien now retaining his overall lead in the Subaru National Road Series.